you mentioned Trump and all that. There's no perfect human being on this planet.
Agreed.
That includes Trump and everybody else.
Yep.
But I'll tell you one thing: there's nobody I've ever seen in my lifetime in politics, for sure, that has that kind of backbone to endure what he has endured.
Yeah.
Over the decades, or not the decades, but the it's almost a decade now. But when they started, going after him and suing him and everything, trying to kill him and everything else, and he just comes up fighting every time.
Yeah.
So here's a guy that no matter what you think about him being rough around the edges, et cetera, he made that proclamation I read a while ago.
Yeah.
And he's the one that stood up and said he could be just living on a golf course someplace because he's rich.
Right.
He doesn't have to be doing this.
Of course.
But he's laying his life on the line.
Yep.
And he might be, with all of his language that doesn't suit certain Christians and all this, it doesn't suit me. I don't like to use bad language. But all the things that a lot of Christians have gone off on him about, I just have to tell you, he might, in God's eyes, might be doing more righteousness than most of us.
No, I would agree with that. His very nature, the way he talks and all those kinds of, it rubs me not wrong in any kind of a way, in the sense that, because I think churchianity has done a great job of saying, look, if you don't talk like this, then you're a Christian. And that's bull hockey.
Yeah.
Because salvation only comes by the power of God, by the faith that we have said, I believe in your payment, Lord Jesus, yes, it was for the sins of the world, but I don't get saved until I believe it was for the sin man that I'm living in.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing to that. If we don't understand that, that for sure is the saving process, then the rest of it, when people say, well, Trump says he's a Christian. Well, I say, I don't care. George W. Bush said he was a Christian. He also said the God of the Muslims and the God of Christians are the same guy. So it doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't antiquate. I don't go to vote and says, oh my gosh, I heard they were Christian. Well, I'm going to get out the ballot and I'm going to go and impugn righteousness to the federal government. Absolutely not. I'm long past that.